Welcome back to Golden Blued, everybody. If you are a college football fan, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That is all we do here every single day. And don't forget to send gear to represent your team to Golden Blued so that you can be a permanent part of my background now and forever. Here's the address: P.O. Box 360, Liberty, South Carolina 29657. So far, we have the Notre Dame pennant. That's sent by Greg. The Texas Tech round sign, that's sent by Sam. LSU mini helmet is sent by Shane M 1980. Wisconsin shirt, I thought that was sent by Storgy Stories, but they said no. So I have no idea who sent that because it had no name. The Glenville State mini helmet, that was sent by Matthew. The Air Force pennant, that was sent by Kobe. The RG3 newspaper clip was sent by Marshall. The Tennessee and the Georgia bottle's broken, that was sent in by Jim. And the Florida State hat, that was sent by FSU 45, aka Scott. So send your gear to represent your team and yourself in my background forever to this address. Well, the AP Top 25 is out, and for the most part I agree with it, but a few of them I was like, what? So here is the new AP Top 25. 3 teams dropped completely from the rankings. The biggest one, number 8, Notre Dame, losing to Marshall at home. They are no longer ranked, and I agree with that. They stink. Number 19, Wisconsin got the boot, and number 25, Houston got the boot. So here's your brand new AP Top 25. Number 25, Oregon. They get ranked after getting booted out last week when they got obliterated by Georgia. They're number 25. Number 24, Texas A&M. They drop 18 spots, but they stay ranked. Number 21, Pitt. They lose at home to number 24, Tennessee, dropped 6 spots. I agree with that. They had injuries all over the place. Number 22, I have been telling you about this team. Penn State, from non-ranked, finally ranked, and I think they will keep climbing. I think Penn State is a 10-win team this year. Number 21, Texas. Oh my gosh. So you lose, I know, just by 1 point to number 1 Alabama, but still, you lose and you get ranked. No, I don't agree with that. That's just dumb, guys. Number 20, Ole Miss. They are up 2 spots. Number 19, Wake Forest, jumping 4 spots after going on the road and beating mighty Vanderbilt. Number 18, Florida. I told you they were a fraud at number 12. That was stupid to rank them that high. They dropped 6 spots because they lost to number 20, Kentucky at home. Number 17, Baylor. I knew Baylor was going to lose. They dropped 8 spots after going on the road and losing to a pretty good BYU. So let me get this straight. Florida drops 6 spots, even though they lost at home. Baylor drops 8 spots, even though they lost on the road. Both teams were ranked. See, that's what I'm saying. Florida should have dropped more. They lost at home to a ranked team. Baylor lost on the road to a ranked team. Stupid. Number 16, NC State up 2 spots. Number 15, Tennessee up 9 spots after going on the road and beating number 17, Pitt. Utah is down 1 spot. Number 13, Miami. They're up 2 spots. Number 12, BYU up 9 spots after beating number 9, Baylor at home. So I agree with that. Number 11, Michigan State up 3 spots. I just think Michigan State has people fooled. I think they will fall. Number 10, Arkansas up 6 spots, obliterating South Carolina just like I thought they would. Number 9, Kentucky up 11 spots. So now all of a sudden Kentucky is a top 10 team because they beat Florida. What I'm talking about, guys. Number 8, Oklahoma State up 3 spots. Number 7, USC up 3 spots after going on the road and dismantling Stanford. USC looks to be legit. Number 6 is Oklahoma. They're up 1 spot. Number 5, Clemson stays the same. Number 4, Michigan stays the same. Number 3, Ohio State stays the same. Gets 1 first place vote. But dropping 1 spot to number 2 is Alabama. Down 1 spot. They did get 9 first place votes, though. But the new number 1 team in the nation, I had them number 1 last week, is Georgia with 53 first place votes, up 1 spot. Totally agree with that part. So I actually agree with this particular AP Top 25 way more than I did last week's. That was freaking ridiculous. Florida's non-ranked at number 12. Totally stupid. I knew that was going to backfire on them, and it did. And now you have Kentucky in the top 10. That's one that really blows my mind. And Texas getting ranked after a loss. I don't care if you lose by 1 or 31. A loss is still a loss when it comes to the rankings. Now maybe Texas is better than what we thought, and they will deserve to get ranked, but not after a loss. No. So now time for Golden Blue Dudes Top 25. The teams that fell out of my rankings. The first team that I knocked completely out was number 13, Texas A&M. They lost to Appalachian State, of course. I had Notre Dame all the way down at number 22. I knocked them out easily, losing to Marshall. Number 23, Florida. I knocked them out after losing to Kentucky. I do not think that Florida is a top 25 team. And I knocked out Pitt because I had them lower, losing to Tennessee. But Pitt could get ranked again. So here is my updated top 25. Number 25 stays the same. Florida State, they did not play, so I kept them as is. Number 24, Wisconsin, down 10 spots. They lost Washington State at home 17-14, and I thought thought Washington State was a bad team because they barely beat a bad FCS Idaho last week. But in the preseason, I thought Washington State was a good team. So maybe this is the Washington State I was talking about. Number 23, I have Kansas State from non-ranked to ranked. They whooped Missouri at home 40-12. Looked pretty good doing it. Number 22, I have Texas Tech now ranked with a win over number 25 Houston 33-30 in 2 overtimes. How do you not reward Texas Tech by beating a ranked team and staying undefeated? I don't know. Number 21, same situation with Washington State. From non-ranked to number 21, they go on the road and beat number 19 Wisconsin 17-14. So I had to reward them just a little bit more. Number 20, Utah up 1 spot. They did beat FCS Southern Utah, no issues, 73-7. Number 19, this is where I have BYU now. I had them non-ranked last week. An impressive win against Baylor at home. Number 9 Baylor, 26-20 in 2 overtimes. Number 18, this is where I have Arkansas up 2 spots. Good win over South Carolina 44-30. Number 17, Oklahoma State up 1 spot with the win over Arizona State 34-17. Covered the spread. Number 16, this is where I have Baylor falling to down 12 spots with a loss on the road to number 21 BYU 26-20 in 2 overtimes. Number 15, I have been talking about this team. It's another impressive win, and that's going to be Oregon State up 3 spots, goes on the road and beats a good Fresno State 35-32. Oregon State has a real chance of winning the Pac-12 this year. Number 14, Kentucky up 3 spots with the win over number 12 Florida 26-16. I don't reward that win as much because I didn't have Florida ranked number 12, but it's still worth rewarding. I think Kentucky's a top 15 team based on those results. But top 10, that is stretching it. Number 13, this is where I have UCLA up 3 spots. I have no idea why people are not talking about UCLA. They went 8-4 last year. They have their starting quarterback DTR, who is tremendous, back this year. I think they're going to surprise some people. They beat FCS Alabama State 45-7. Number 12, NC State up 3 spots. They beat FCS Charleston Southern 55-3. Number 11, Clemson. I had to drop you 4 spots. Yes, you won against lowly FCS Furman, but 35-12, and your offense still not clicking. Number 10, Ole Miss up 1 spot, beating FCS Central Arkansas 59-3. That's how you beat an FCS opponent right there. Number 9, Tennessee. I have them in the top 10, up 3 spots with the win on the road to number 17 Pitt 34-27 in overtime. Number 8, I am much higher on this team than most people, and that is Penn State up 2 spots with the win over Ohio 46-10. Watch out for Penn State, people. I also have USC at number 7, up 2 spots, going on the road, dismantling Stanford 41-28. Number 6, this is where I have Oklahoma up 2 spots, beating Kent State 33-3. Number 5, I'm also much higher on this team than everybody else. I have the Canes of Miami with the win over Southern Miss 30-7. But the AP is closing the gap, so it's not looking that crazy anymore. Number 4, this is where I drop Alabama to. Down 2 spots. I had them at number 2 last week. They do go on the road and get the win at Texas 20-19, but that offense did not look good at all. This is the reason why the SEC tries to protect their teams with as few road games as possible. You look at Alabama last year on the road, beat Florida by 2 points. Lost to Texas A&M. Went to overtime with Auburn to beat them. The only good win on the road was Mississippi State 49-9. Number 3 is Michigan. I had them jumping Alabama up 3 spots with a blowout win over Hawaii 56-10. Number 2, this is where I have Ohio State up 1 spot, beating Arkansas State 45-12. And of course, the number 1 team stays the same, and now the AP Top 25 agrees with me. Georgia with the win over FCS Samford 33-0. So there you go, the AP Top 25 and the new Gold and Blue Dude Top 25. Which one do you agree with more and why? That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.